When I think of Ray, I think of integrity.
When I think about Ray's passion, I think about his passion for law and his vision that led to the growth of our law firm.
Mr. Alvarado is very generous, he's selfless, and he always tries to make people the best that they can be.
Ray's going to leave a great legacy here at the firm and within the legal center. It's hard for me to imagine a guy who has touched more lives in his legal career than Ray has. He has done it with the firm. He has created a great family environment. And so I think Ray's legacy is going to be one of passion. Ray is tenacious.
A good person.
A man of integrity.
Is a unique person.
Generous.
Is a friend.
My first impressions of Ray have been borne out over the 20 years that I met him. He is a visionary, he's a leader, he is a taskmaster, and he is passionate.
It's important to get along with the people that you work with. And I think it was always very important to Ray to have that familial environment at the firm. And that's a culture that we've maintained since the firm was started in 1993.
I think the first day we opened the office is one of the most memorable moments. I can remember putting shelving together with him. Things that, when we first started out, it was hard to even visualize where we are today compared to what we were like then.
It was important for me to start a diverse firm because that meant a lot to me. That meant it isn't going to be any one race or nationality. It's going to be diverse. Everybody included. Everybody.
One of the most important things that Ray taught me was how to avoid his phone calls. Because you knew when he called, you weren't doing what you were supposed to be doing. And he was making that phone call to check up on you and to make sure that you were doing your job and doing it right.
Ray felt important in the firm is to have a family environment. And he did that by treating people in the firm like family. And in doing that, he would often share the stories of his family, of his two sons and his two foster sons, or guardian sons, as he calls them. And it's tremendous because he really has treated everyone that's been at this firm that's gotten to know him like family.
Success that they've achieved, the happy families that they have, that's a pretty good reflection on Ray and Barbara as parents and the values that they've instilled in their own kids.
I think one of the most important lessons that I've learned from Ray is to be yourself, to speak from the heart, to say the things that are important to you, and to always listen to the other person.
I never knew that Ray was an artist. When I first met him, that was not something that I was aware of. In fact, I think the first time that I found out, I was on some talk show, cable show, and just by chance there was these two huge pieces of artwork behind us that were the backdrop in the shooting of this cable television show. And as we started the show, the person who was interviewing me said, "We want to thank Ray Alvarado for the artwork that he lent to us." And lo and behold, I'm like, "That's my partner." And of course, the interviewer didn't know that he was my partner and that we were using the artwork. It just happened by chance.
He is a very eclectic painter. He does many different mediums, and I actually am one of the few people who has an Alvarado in my home, and I treasure it.
Ray's art is very bold, either in vivid colors or the message that it conveys. And to me, that's a reflection of Ray as a man of strong conviction. That's how I've always viewed him. And that seems to come through in his art, the boldness.
I didn't dream that the firm would be as big as it is today, but I'm proud of it, and I hope it never changes.
It's the clients I've had that have come through this office that comment on, and to a person, they just absolutely love and admire his art.
Ray, I really want to address this to you because you were in my life when I first became a partner in a decent-sized firm, and you really inspired me to form this firm with you. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate all the years that you and I have been together. You really set the standard, and I think we all are going to try to continue the legacy that you started. And to you and Barbara, thank you for a great 19 years.